Do you enjoy the privacy that window tint provides? Do you want to have your windows tinted dark enough so that no one can see into it, but you're not sure what the law is here in New Jersey? Let me tell you what you can and can't do with your window tint here in the state of New Jersey. Hi, I'm Daniel M. Rosenberg. I'm a criminal defense attorney and the founding partner of Rosenberg, Perry & Associates. And I'm a big proponent of knowing what your rights are. And one of the questions I get asked somewhat frequently is about window tint and what can I have in my car, what's lawful, what's not. So let's get right into it. The first thing you need to know is how is window tint measured and what is permissible here in New Jersey? It is measured by something called visible light transmission, or VTL. And there is a percentage from 0 to 100%, with 0 being no window tint and 100% meaning no light can be transmitted. Now that you know what VTL is, what's allowed here in the state of New Jersey? Well, when it comes to your front windshield and your front driver's side window and your front passenger side window, there is no window tint permitted here in the state of New Jersey. So if we're talking about your back driver's side window or your back passenger side window or even your rear window, any darkness is permitted, so you can have them tinted as much or as little as you like. What is explicitly restricted is that there's no mirrored or colored tint permissible here in New Jersey. Are there any exceptions to that? For instance, if you wanted to apply tint to your front driver's side or front passenger side window, can you? And the short answer is sometimes. And that is if you get a medical exemption, meaning you would go onto the Motor Vehicle Commission website and you would make an application to get an exemption so that you could apply tint on your windows. And if you go to the motor vehicle's website, you're going to see there's a non-exhaustive list of medical conditions that would justify an exemption. So you go online, you fill out the form, you're going to need a medical professional to fill out the form for you. Then you're tentatively approved. And then if you're fully approved, this approval lasts for 48 months or 4 years. This is an exemption that will lawfully allow you to tint windows that are typically not permitted to be tinted here in the state of New Jersey. All right, so now that you know the law and the exemptions, here's the practice tip that every one of you absolutely needs to know about window tint. Let's just say that hypothetically, you really want your windows tinted for a medical reason or otherwise. So you go through the process, you lawfully get your windows tinted, and now you have the exemption. So when you're pulled over, you provide that exemption to the law enforcement officer and you will not be issued a ticket for having a window tint. But here's the thing I would caution each and every one of you about. If you genuinely have a medical condition and you need that tint, by all means go get it. If you just want the window tint and you can get a medical exemption, you're perfectly fine in doing that. But here's what you need to know. You're giving law enforcement a reason to pull you over. They have no idea that you have an exemption. It's not like they can go in a system and see that this vehicle has an exemption, so I can't pull them over. So once you get pulled over, now you have an interaction with law enforcement. That could go smoothly, it could go otherwise. And I can tell you as a criminal defense attorney and also as a citizen, one of my primary goals is to avoid unnecessary interactions with law enforcement as well as unnecessary issues with law enforcement. So I'd highly recommend you consider that before you get your windows tinted. I'd also highly recommend that you review our video on 5 things that law enforcement can't do during a motor vehicle stop. So if you or someone you know has a traffic violation or an issue with window tint here in the state of New Jersey, feel free to contact our office. We'll take the time we need to assess the situation and give you blunt and candid advice. And if you like the contents of this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if there's a topic you'd like to learn more about, please contact my office or leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. We are criminal trial attorneys. We have your back. That's what we do.